Hi, I'm Amna, and I'm a PhD researcher at the College of Arts and Law here at the University of Birmingham. My research is focusing on Islam and the death penalty in the Human Rights Council. Now, the Human Rights Council is a mechanism of the United Nations, and it was created in 2006 as a way to promote and strengthen human rights around the world. It does this by periodically reviewing the human rights progress of all the countries across the globe. The review of a country is based upon 3 documents, all detailing the human rights progress it has made. The first is a national report prepared by the state under review. The second is a report by the United Nations, and the third is a stakeholder report, which includes a number of civil society organizations and NGOs like Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch. An interactive dialogue then takes place in Geneva, which comprises of all member states of the Human Rights Council. Each country is given the opportunity to issue recommendations to the state under review, highlighting areas of best practice and those of concern. One such example being the death penalty. At least 1,634 people were executed in 2015 alone. Now that's an increase of more than 50% compared to 2014. And a considerable number of these death sentences can be attributed to Islamic states. Nearly 90% of executions happened in just 3 countries: Iran, Pakistan, and Saudi Arabia. These countries that apply the death penalty generally argue that it is a legitimate expression of state sovereignty or an effective administration of punishment, and they also cite international law, which states that in countries which have not abolished the death penalty, sentence of death may be imposed only for the most serious crimes. So what is most serious? Who defines most serious? This is where my research comes in. I am analysing the reasoning behind the Islamic use of the death penalty and how it is addressed under the Human Rights Council. The authority of the Sharia is not being challenged here, but the interpretation which allows for a large scope of the death penalty and the regularity of its application. So my work is engaging with this tension, and I'm contributing to this debate by specifically addressing it from the framework of the United Nations. So what will I achieve from all of this? Well, my research will engage with the concept of punishment under Islamic law based on human rights principles. It will aim to influence government policy of Islamic states and bring about legislative change, ultimately resulting in a reduction of the death penalty. In my PhD, I attempt to save the world. How? By saving lives.
Created using Powtoon.